Before you scroll, I just want to be able to read a passage for you. Matthew 8:23-27. It says, "Then he got into the boat and his disciple followed him. Suddenly, a fierce storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciple went and woke him, saying, "The Lord, save us. We are going to drown." He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." Storms are inevitable in our lives. Ever since sin came into the world, there's no amount of good deeds or good process or any other process that will remove the challenges or the suffering or the hardship, whatever you want to call it, that we must go through in life. And this is the price of disobeying God ever since Adam and Eve fell in the Garden of Eden. But my focus on today is really verse 25 and 27. At first, while we read it, we can take out of verse 25 the aspect on depending on God, which is a good thing because we're depending on God instead of depending on man. But from verse 26 to 27, that's where we see and understand the reason why Jesus said what he said. The tone that he used wasn't a tone of anger, but he was rather disappointed. And we understand it when he said, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" At that point, I don't know how long it was, the walk of the disciple, but we can see that by that time, they were with Jesus for a long time. And Jesus was seeking for them a spiritual maturity or spiritual growth. Since they knew who was Jesus, they should have, and this is also for us, they should have also expressed the same reaction when it comes to the storm. And Jesus wanted them to be fearless, faithful, but at that point they were fearful and doubtful. During the week, I was going through a similar situation. I didn't understand why I had to go through that, but later on, I realized that it was bigger than my own self or my own understanding. Sometimes the Lord is making you go through certain things, not for you to be aware of, understand everything, but just for you to experience the glory of God. And that's what the storm should be for. The storm of life aren't here to remind us of our incapacity or inability, but they are here rather to remind us of the greatness of our God and the identity that we hold in Him. That is the focus. There's actually two passages that I want to link with that. I'll read them. John 14:12 and 13 says, "Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son." And Philippians 1 verse 29. "For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Christ you should not only believe in him, but also for his sake." And 1 Peter 4 verse 13 says, "But rejoice insofar as you share Christ's suffering, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed." So the final thing that I want to point you guys towards is, no matter what sufferings or whatever you want to call it, storm, hardship, challenges, make it bigger than you. Look at it in a way that it's not about you, but about what God can do. And from that, you will also be able to see your true identity in God, because it's more than you. Depending on God is great, but over depending on God is what should not be our priority. We should depend on God, but also use faith to glorify Him and promote Him to the world in a way that the world we see in you, that your God and your faith in Him are the perfect equation for success. And no matter what storm you may have, there's no storms that are bigger than your God. If you truly believe it, pray in His name, in the name of Jesus, and you shall see great things. Let us be a revelation to those who don't believe and those who don't see Him, and that will be helpful for those who are seeking the world to be a better place. This is the only thing that I have for you guys today. I pray that you guys remain blessed. Keep going, keep striving. Much love. And I'm going to keep you guys updated for a new video coming. Much love.